Louisiana beer reviews. Paulaner Salvator Doppelbock. Paulaner Brewery of Munich, Germany has been producing beer since 1634. They put out a lot of different brands of beer, and this will be the first one I've ever tried. This one's imported by a company in Littleton, Colorado, Paulaner HP USA. I believe that Heineken has it. I know Heineken has at least 50% ownership in this company now, and I don't know if they don't in fact have more of that. But it's a double bock, although on the side of the bottle here it says ale. It's not an ale, but they might have to put that because of some state laws in the U.S. that make certain strong beers be called ale. This double bock gets a B+ on Beer Advocate. It gets a most excellent rating on the Beer and Me. It gets a very high rating on Rate Beer. It's 7.9% alcohol. It uses 100% Munich malt, and I don't know what kind of hops, and of course yeast and water. So this should be exciting because I've never had it, and it's really strong beer, and it's supposed to be really high quality. So here we go. Okay. Don't see any smoke with this. I saw some smoke coming out when I started the pour, however. Now, I gave it an aggressive pour, and you don't see a lot of head with this. So it has a very thin, off-white head. The appearance is hazy, sort of what you'd say a hazy orange, or amber appearance, almost like a honey color. It does have a lot of active carbonation, you know, see a lot of bubbles streaming up the glass. Alright, let's give it the smell test. The aroma is not too exquisite. I pick up some citrus, maybe some malt. Don't detect any kind of hops. It's not a bad smell. It's sort of almost even a honey to some extent. Well, let's see how this thing's going to taste. Let's give it the taste test. That is a strong beer. You can pick up the roasted barley malts. The hop profile is not very pronounced, though. There are a little bit of, there's a little bit of hops on the back end just to give it some balance, but this is mostly a malt-oriented beer. It's not really unlike a high-gravity malt liquor that you get in the United States. It's probably a little higher quality as far as the ingredients and the care that they take, but it's not that different. You can pick up on the alcohol here, just like if you're drinking Hurricane High Gravity. You could feel that alcohol. I mean, you can taste the alcohol across the middle. The mouth feels very heavy, so it has a very full, heavy mouthfeel. The finish. The finish is it's harsh. It's wet. It's a harsh beer. I wouldn't say the drinkability is too high. You're not going to sit there and guzzle this. It's so rich and full-bodied. And if you drink a few bottles of this stuff, you should not operate a motor vehicle. I'm sure this stuff is going to hit you in the head. You know, when I drank that, if I drink a 20 ounce of Hurricane High Gravity, I'm going to feel that son of a gun. And I'm sure this is going to get into my bloodstream sooner than later, and I'll feel it. But I'll go ahead and give this thing a B+ also. It's very good. I wouldn't go to the extent of giving it an excellent rating, but I'll say it's very good. From time to time, I like to have a full-body beer, harsh, but it's super rich. I mean, you got to sip this son of a gun, and I think that's what it's made for. Sipping, maybe having some cheese with it, some crackers. I'm gonna have some potato chips with it. So definitely try this if you get a chance. Laissez les bon temps roulé. This is a good beer. And I want to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Louisiana, go to Ponchatoula, to the Strawberry Festival.